Ladies and gentlemen, Aldo here from That Motor Show. Welcome back to the channel. In this episode, I got Sketch Colman.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the channel.
Thanks, man. It's good to be here.
Bloody earth. We're in Western Queensland in Roma, obviously for the Roma Ignites drag racing. Yeah. But I thought we'll take a little bit of time out. Been meaning to catch up with you for such a long time now. We've been seeing each other for a little while with the XY. I've personally worked on the XY. And
that's right. You did the alignment and stuff. Hey, yeah. We haven't changed it since then too. So
we must just be that good, right? But tell I want to find out a little bit more about the car.
Yeah.
Obviously the XY. It's probably the fastest wagon I've ever seen.
It's getting there. I think Things is generally quicker than me, but he's got about 1,000 kilos under me. But we did beat him yesterday in roll racing.
Yeah.
He may have lost the race a little bit, but racing's racing. It was a bloody good race. I was on the scramble button as hard as I could, and it was an awesome night actually. So yeah, that was pretty good fun.
It was.
But yeah, so
if you don't mind telling us a little bit about this awesome vehicle.
So it's got a Haltech 2500T. A 427 Cleavor, so it's Dart Windsor bottom end, and then CHI 3V heads now. We just went from the 2Vs to the 3Vs.
Okay.
Steve Ryan at High Torque Performance built the motor. And just to clarify, this motor was never meant to do what it's doing. Like, I went to Steve and Ken at High Torque and I said, hey, I got the wagon, I split a bore in my last Cleveland. Let's build me just a nice solid motor that I can put a turbo on, and maybe we'll do 500 horsepower and go to the fish and chip shop.
Yeah.
That turbo worked, so I went to twin turbos at the rear. Then they worked, so I went to two big turbos at the rear. And then they got a little bit too big. We got about 900 horsepower, and we had an event, a TV commercial coming up. So then we're like, all right, in 10 days, we ripped them out of the rear, put them in the front, and we went to some Pulsar G42 1100s. And that went from 900 horsepower to about 1400, and then went into High Torque and said, hey, let's turn it up a little bit more. We did Inconel valves and a few things to make it handle the EGTs, and now it's 1590 or so, but we have got a 150 shot of NOS or nitrous that we haven't turned on yet. We went to put on the dyno, but the plunger was leaking and it just sent nitrous everywhere. So it's no nitrous at the moment, just turbos in the motor. It's a T400 built by All Fast Torque Converters over in WA. Again, not built for this. He pretty much called it at 1200 horsepower and said the warranty's expired, and it's 1600 now. So we've exceeded what we were planning for it, and it just keeps going. So touch wood, we've still got the no prep today.
Yeah.
And it's going pretty good. I mean, we've got all the usual stuff. So 9-inch that it's had for 25 years. This is my first car. We used to do dirt rallies in it. And
really?
We still find dirt. We still find red dirt in the hood lining and stuff. So it's had a fun life, and this is just the next iteration of it.
So you had this for a little while.
Yeah, 1999 I bought it. So
that's when I was born.
Is it? Yeah, fuck.
Wow.
I mean, she's 50 years old, and I've had it for 24, 25. So
yeah.
It's had a lot of life. So it was mostly NA for a long time, but when I did the rear mount turbo, I just got hooked on it. So since then, I just kept turning it up.
And now it's a work of art, really. Like this car, it's just doing things that you wouldn't think a XY wagon would be doing.
Yeah, well, I mean, speaking of that, like, we had lots of power, heaps of power, but the tuning, the chassis tuning and the engine tuning kind of got out of my abilities to keep up with track. So we teamed up with Kai from Night Family Motorsport, and I just finished a run, send him a log. He finished a run, send him a log, and he's really starting to work with the chassis now. We did about 20 chassis adjustments yesterday, like front and rear shocks. He's working on the power management and everything, and I mean, he's making a hook out here, which is really wild. I was watching the in-car GoPro, and there's a lot more steering than I thought to go straight. So Kai's been doing a really cool job, and he made me the party button that you guys saw last night. So that was pretty special. So I shouldn't have tested that indoors, but yeah, we came away with a roll racing win last night, and obviously most modded 8-cylinder, which I think is a bit of, I don't know if it's a compliment, but it's just got the most holes drilled in. I got holes everywhere. Every time I get an idea, we do it. So and this thing next to us, Luxifer's jet car.
Yeah, what a lineup of cars.
What did you win last night? Most wildest silly machine in the entire world? Pretty much understandable.
Fair enough. It's a Commodore with a
jet engine in it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So
are you looking to get smoked? I say smoke, I mean like actual smoke, not like speed smoke.
We were going racing here, or?
We saw this thing yesterday, and I thought I was like, okay, that must be idle, like it sounds pretty crazy. Then turned it up, I was like, oh, that's it, this is crazy. And then he actually hit the throttle and nearly blew Aldo down the road. I'm scared of this thing. I don't know what speed it would, I don't know what speed it would top out. I like that you armor plated the jet. Like,
that just
to me that was a big brain maneuver, I reckon.
If it fails, I don't want to die. So that was my way of making myself feel a little bit safer. It doesn't help that much actually. You're still very scared when you drive it. However,
do you wear earmuffs or something?
No, it's not that loud when you're sitting there.
Does it just blow all the sound behind it?
Out the back. So
because it was real loud. I got an awesome video of it and. It was spooky. And then the smoke, the machine, the afterburner smoke machine?
Yeah, the afterburner's not being efficient because I've got to rebuild a tailpipe because it's not entrapping. When it explodes, basically, that uses that pressure to propel the engine a lot faster. But it doesn't suck back down, so it's not really doing anything.
You want to compress, make the nozzle smaller so it compresses it as well?
Expansion chamber so at the moment it's just for flame shows. It doesn't really do anything speed-wise.
Except look fucking awesome.
So yeah,
They look cool.
I actually now want to go and rebuild the tailpipe of it.
Yeah.
And that way it'll be fast off the line. But for now, hey, it blows smoke and flames.
Are we going to do a run today?
Absolutely. I'm going to go down here and test some stuff. And I think you should just roll down and we should have a quick race.
Yeah, awesome. I'll do that.
I don't know how much fuel I can go get more fuel, but it should be right for one race.
If I can, I'll try to stay even with you so I'm not getting afterburned. And we'll
I'm going to hit the smoke the whole straight. So.
Jet car VXY.
You'll keep up, but
I'll try to stay in front of the jet.
Over, I'd be fine back there. This thing will launch way too hard for the jet car.
No, that's awesome. I never thought I'd hear the term over the PA, like the Jet VN or the Jet Commodore. Like that's not something I thought I'd grow up hearing. So
no, and obviously VNs were never designed to have a 3,000 horsepower jet engine bolted in the middle of it, but. Here we are, and of course I bought it on Marketplace. So,
that's the best way.
Living the dream.
This was green once upon a time, hey?
I think it was like a standard VN colour. No, it was black actually. I don't remember. It was about 3 different colours. So
I remember seeing it pop up on Marketplace even. I was like, oh wow.
Everyone sent it around, but only one person was crazy enough to move on it. So
I moved on it instantly when I saw it, and for me, there was no way in the world I was not owning this thing. No. Like when you see certain things, you're like, I don't care what it takes, I want that. That was me with this. And when I bought it, I instantly regretted it, and I started it without any help. I had no idea what I was doing.
No.
Got it back, and I started. I was so scared. I was like, what are you doing? This is how you die. Starting some jet engine. So I'm pretty much a pilot now, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I told some guy at the pub last night I flew a wheeled jet.
Nice.
A wheeled jet, that sounds cool. I said, yeah, it's a jet with wheels. So,
I mean, it is. I like that it's got tank armor, but on the inside. That's how you know what's dangerous about it. It's
and pretty much everything in there I did myself. So it might look alright from a distance, but when you look close, it's fairly sketchy.
I'm surprised you have no armrest. Where does your elbow go? In the turbine?
Yeah, well,
he's just holding onto the wheel.
You just try not to touch anything. So no, we heat proofed everything under there.
Cool.
Sorry.
Car builders?
Car builders.
Yeah. This is all car builders too.
So the guys at car builders were legends. They rang me up on the phone. I didn't even know they were recording. They're like, "What do you need for that car?" I was like,
"Sick."
Soundproofing and obviously a bit of reflection for the heat. So
the car builder stuff's the only thing stopping this thing from melting itself. So it's really good. I've done all my underbody and under my seats, my front footwells are all car builders sound and heat.
Shout out to car builders, great guys.
And I paid full price for it, even better, it weighed, I had like 6 boxes. There's probably 60, 70, 80 kilos of sound and heat deadening in there. I should have put more in the boot as a bit of no prep weight. But
let's throw the extra rolls in the back.
Yeah, well, it's the tar stuff or whatever it's made of is really awesome.
I did some scientific testing actually. We were a coat and all, and one of my episodes building this, and it actually works.
Yeah, sick.
I tied a hammer to a long bit of rope on the roof.
That's science.
I let it go and I hit it, and I recorded the decibels, and then I put the thing on. And the heat-proof stuff, I got a blowtorch, and this is a full science experiment. Anyway, I could go on about it all day, but I've got jet cars to drive, so But I'll let you get back to your
legend, man. I'll see you out there.
Hey. That's all right.
I'm always happy to make time to talk about a Jet VN. Yeah.
What a backdrop that we have in this video, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's been fun.
We got all the tool pro, Got the enemies racing with the Mickey Thompson on it. We got Sketch. We got the XY.
Yeah, so
we
actually were running
car.
the Mickeys. So we ran the Mickeys day one, but we ended up going back to a PSR. So we were going to be in full slick small tyre, but we ended up finding we're getting a better result on the PSR 275. So we've gone to like an actual street tyre, and we're going to run in small tyre pro and street tyre.
Yeah.
And just see how we go. So we are up against Things, which is going to be the man to beat, and Animal. There's some freaking awesome cars here today, actually. So
a small group of really good cars.
Yeah. It's
like, and if anything from last night, I reckon Scotty's going to be coming back with a little bit more
I think so. Yeah. I actually have emailed Kai. I said, man, we've got to get this scramble button going. Steve, engine builder, if you're watching this, turn it off now. But we, again, throw a couple more pounds of boost in it after the hump. So this track here is got a bit of character. Left lane's got one massive jump in it. Right lane's got a bunch of little ones. So you got to choose your battles. But if I'm in the left lane, I come first, second, third, over the hump, scramble button, and then we'll see how it goes. So,
and we're going to see it go against the jet car now too.
Yeah. And, I'll wear earmuffs for this thing. But no, it's awesome, man. Tool Pro's made it all possible with all the tools to keep putting this thing back together. And PSR tyres, PSR turbos, and it has just been, a bit of a bitzer. And again, most modified, but most holes drilled in it. So.
That's cool. It's so cool. And it's even got a little wonky eye.
It's still good. Like I said,
a 50-year-old car, bro.
That probably happened on the trailer here. It was a wild ride.
Yeah.
And we're racing in the all drive class, so we've got a bit of a special entry. Are you racing in the all drive class? Oh yeah, sick, awesome. Yeah, Jai's going to drive mine.
No,
so.
if we don't win, I was like, oh,
yeah, sick. Awesome, man. It's a great event, and thanks for hanging out with us.
No, thank you so much for the video.
Legend.
Also thank you very much for jumping in there. How cool is that, guys? Check it out.
How was that?
Dude, that was the craziest thing I've ever done in my life. I was looking around to see what was going on with my car, and it's the friggin' jet engine beside me. Oh, that was crazy.
How was the sound?
So it was not as loud as I thought when he was next to me, but when he started pulling on me, it got louder and louder. So I was like, all right, let's go. But seeing him, so the way we ran it with him starting to get the run up or to start the jet. I saw a little VN in my rearview mirror, and then it just turned into a massive ball of flames and smoke. I was like, all right, here we go. And my fingers are shaking. I was going for the button. I let go, and then just amazing. It was so loud and so scary. This thing, I thought it was going to catch on fire. It was crazy.
How fast do you reckon we're going through the end?
Nearly 130 mile an hour.
Yeah, okay.
Like, what's that, 260, 250?
Yeah, I don't know how, I got no speedo, but it just feels fast.
It was fast.
Yeah.
I can probably find out, but it was like probably 130 mile an hour.
I was guessing like, 200.
Yeah. Oh, I'd say over 200 km an hour. Because I was in it. Like, and then you rolled over.
Moving, hey.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, it was pretty hard.
Let's go.
It's like 200.
Was that the smoke fuse?
Yeah, I was